Hi guys, True Souls Emporium here with your weekly card reading. So, let's see what we have for this week, shall we? Okay, so you, and you. Okay, so first card, vulnerability. Okay, so there's an awful lot going on at the moment, and it is leaving us feeling open, exposed, almost like people can touch a raw nerve very, very, very quickly. We've got like 3 or 4 planets in retrograde. Literally, Mercury's about to go retrograde, so it's quite strong in the shadow phase of the retrograde at the moment. And a lot of us are finding it very hard to cope. You know, we feel as though we're having everything stripped away from us. Everything that we care about is literally just being pulled away. And that's not the case at all. And it's one of those, you'll look back in time and go, okay, so that wasn't the case, but at the moment it feels like it. And that's okay. Do you know what? We're all in the same boat at the moment. Might not be on the same sea, but we're in the same boat, and excuse me. It is one of those that just, if you need to have a breakdown, if you need to run away and cry, that's absolutely fine. If you need to phone your friends and just blubber at them, it's absolutely fine. They will understand because they're feeling the same thing. Okay, but because everybody's feeling the same thing, don't make it all about you. All right, because like I say, we're all in the same boat. So have some consideration for how others might be feeling at the moment. So card number 2, shape-shifting. So things are changing. Okay, when you get the clouds one, it's a bit of a strange card, to be fair. And a lot of people don't know what they see about it. And you know what? Your mood is changing. It's constantly changing. Can you read other people? You know, if you look up at the clouds and they're heavy, black and pendulous, to quote a film, you're in the middle of a storm, If they're little fluffy white clouds, it's probably going to be a nice day. Can you tell people's emotions by looking at them? Can you tell your own emotions? Okay, so we've got the vulnerability card here, which to me says that there's an awful lot of emotions going on. I mean, don't forget the clouds are made up of droplets of water, and water is emotions. So what is each droplet telling you? How overloaded are you? Or how changeable are you? When you look up and you see I think they call it a mackerel sky, where it's similar to that sort of pattern in the sky, and you know that the weather's going to change. So how changeable are you at the moment? Are you literally going from one thing to another and not being able to settle down? You can't concentrate on any one particular task, whether it's washing the dishes or, writing an essay or sitting an exam, having an interview. Don't forget, with Mercury in retrograde, things like having an interview is probably not the best time. So if you ace an interview during Mercury retrograde, brilliant, do it again. But everything changes. Everything is susceptible to everything else. Don't forget the clouds are susceptible to the winds and the sun and pressure systems and that sort of thing. And so are you. You are somewhat created by your external forces, but your internal bit, the what makes you, that's not going to change. Okay. We've got you again. Whale, breach. So, bit of a breakthrough coming sort of this time next week. So, into the weekend and, excuse me, beginning of next week, we're having a bit of a breakthrough. With all this emotion, I don't think it's a breakdown. I do think it is a breakthrough. Okay. So, this is one of those things of, do you know what? We've got to strip you bare, so that you know exactly what it is that you are doing and thinking and feeling. And that's going to let you have your next breakthrough, your next tower moment, as it were. We've had this one a lot recently, haven't we? The whale. So we're all moving up levels. The card that fell out is actually shouting at me. So let's see what we've got. Ceremony, invocation. So this is all about creating your new you. Okay, so you've been stripped bare. So you've got to build back up again. Okay, and this is all about creating the you that you want to be, creating the true, genuine person that we all know that you are. And it's a strange one because you can put ceremony into anything, you know, making a coffee on a morning, or your routine before you go to work. It is a kind of ceremony, and it's one of those, you know, I keep saying to people who help me close down at work, I have a system, stop doing that, you're going to throw me out. And that's because I do things in such a way that if I don't do them, I know I haven't done them. So that's kind of my ceremony. That's my ritual, I suppose. Really, I mean, it is one of those things that you know, you can turn your ceremony into everything. Communication with yourself is a big thing during this time. Being honest with yourself. There is so much going on here, but because you've been stripped back, there is nothing but honesty there. There is nothing but honesty and love. And this is the essence of ourselves. So recreating yourself around that card. So use your ceremony, your invocation to recreate yourself around your vulnerability. Don't hide it. Don't hide your vulnerability, okay? Because if you do, people will dig until they find it. People are like that. They pick at the scabs until they find what it is that they're looking for. If you wear your vulnerability on your sleeve, they've got nothing to attack you with. You are becoming invulnerable by sharing your vulnerability. Nice oxymoron, I know, but that's just the way it is. So stripping yourself bare, knowing what is at the essence of yourself and having that emotional breakthrough allows you to be able to create the you that you think you need to be. And don't forget, you know, we do change. We change with the seasons. We change with anything that happens to us. It's going to change us. It's going to make us into another person. Excuse me. So this is one of those times whereby actually you should celebrate this, celebrate your vulnerability. Like I said, wear it on your sleeve, wear it for all to see. You know what? That hurt me. I'm telling you now, that hurt me. That's my vulnerability. And then they won't be able to hurt you again. Because you've admitted it, because you've admitted that that's a vulnerability. And that actually is one of the keys to shadow work, is going back to your vulnerable nature and finding out why you're vulnerable, why you get triggered in modern parlance by certain things. But this one is going to allow you to build up your new self, build up what you need to build up around yourself, to dig deep into your emotions and, like I say, wear them like an emblem. You know, these things are key in this day and age. And don't let anybody call you a snowflake, for goodness sake. That is one of my triggers at the minute, is people being called a snowflake. It's like, what? So we're in touch with our emotions, so we're a snowflake. I don't think so. Okay, I think that makes us actually superheroes. Okay, guys, I'm going to leave that one there for now, and I will see my TikTokers tomorrow with the daily card read, and see my YouTubers again next week. Okay, guys, bye for now.